Hey guys, you already know what it is. This is your boy Manda Mapumulo, aka the one and only at Ragged Eyes. So, to be or not to be, today I have a very interesting topic for you. Different, but interesting nonetheless. So, as we all know, here in South Africa, schools have been closed for quite some time, but the Department of Education has been taking out comments that we are soon to reopen. So, as far as I know, schools may be opening on the 6th of May for the grade 11s and for the matrics. Now, I'm making this video just to get everyone's input and everyone's content on it. I must put a disclaimer out there that this video is focused on getting positive comments and positive views on what everybody thinks. No bashing, please, whatsoever. So I'm just looking forward to hear your comments, and I'm going to share what I think about this entire situation. So how this topic came about is that I was actually listening to the radio, and they started this topic with regards to schools reopening or not reopening. It was quite interesting. I know one of the fathers was like, you know what, my daughter's been at home for quite some time, and I honestly really do feel that it's about time that they do reopen schools. And the first time they reopen, she's not even hesitating, he's not even thinking twice. He is taking his daughter to school. Okay, interesting view, interesting view. And then on the other hand, I just couldn't help think that, not everyone does have to take their daughters to school, because I know quite a number of friends have children that go to private schools or semi-private schools that are really doing their best at this time to make sure that the kids continue learning through video calls. Abo Zoom are available, and they actually have classrooms, and our teachers are actually working in these environments. And I found that obviously it is working with regards to them having a schedule at home and them just catching on in their work, and they're not just sitting, dull at home. So I also came to a conclusion that obviously this will sort of affect a certain market, with regards to the people that do not have internet. They don't have the luxury to be at home and have their teachers obviously just teach them, which is actually a very large part of the market here in South Africa. And then while I was listening to the actual radio show, some ladies came up with some interesting topics or some interesting comments with regards to this. One of the ladies said, you know what, as you all know, our kids don't study close to the homes. And if they continue going to school, or malume, they pack them up in cars. And obviously they don't get to sit in like a comfortable manner. Some of them are in the boot on the window like this, and they're all squashed up and they're all squeezed up. And she said, you know what, that's problem number one. Number two, she made such a valid point. She said, if places that have a lot of grown-ups, such as organizations, churches, and certain companies are still closed, why is it then a good idea to open up schools? Because it's kids. They haven't seen each other for a long time. These people want to share lunch. They want to hug first thing they see each other. They just want to have a great time. Friend I haven't seen in a while, this is amazing. Now, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen with the matriculants and the grade 7s, but just looking at the projection of if this, God forbid, does continue, which we can't be ignorant towards, then, those are some of the challenges that we might be facing with regards to this. So, like I said, I decided to create this video just to get everyone's comment as to what you think could be solution for everything that is happening right now with regards to the schools reopening. And, a lot of, I know there's petitions that are going around of, parents saying, please, let's sign this so that we can stop this from happening. Besides that, I think for me it was just to spark a conversation with everybody. What do you think? What are your thoughts? What do you think is the way forward? What can we do? Solution, Amazon has been saying that they're going to come to Africa and they're going to take drones with the internet to the rurals so that they are able to trade. The internet at this time, we've been hearing about the fourth industrial revolution for quite some time, and I strongly believe that it's going to be such an important factor going forward, economically, and just being relevant in the new economic society that's going to be happening. So for me, a solution is tech companies, the government, whoever it may be, let us take the internet to the rurals. Yes, I do understand that there might be a challenge with regards to devices themselves, but I really do feel that if the internet is provided to them, then we can look at solutions like what some schools have now with e-learning, because God forbid if this obviously does continue and there can't be a lot of clusters of people within a confined space. And yes, some of these classrooms are not big if you look at the areas that we're talking about. So if the internet is a solution and can be provided, right now I feel like that is a solution. So thank you so much for watching this. I really want to find out, what are your thoughts about this? What do you think? How can we support our governments? How can we spark a conversation with regards to making sure that the kids continue to learn, but also at the same time, we're not just there bashing the government? How can we, as people in society, as parents, as uncles, as aunties, how can we start that conversation, and how can we contribute positively for our children's better future and towards our government? I mean, it's so important for us to stick together at this time and to make sure that instead of just bashing, we have positive solutions. So, to be or not to be? School or no school? What are your comments, guys? I'm looking forward to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you love this, please give me a thumbs up, like, and make sure, listen, you best. Do yourself a favor, please. Subscribe to this channel. My name is Manu Mapumulo, aka the one and only at Rugged Eyes. Much love for everybody, everyone during this time, man.